Hello my guitar friends, welcome back to Peter Ferrer Community. Today I'm gonna be talking about one of the most difficult but also one of the most amazing subjects from the George Benson method. We call that the hidden chords. And yes, this is a huge thing, or this is a huge subject, okay? It has so many small studies that we can do, because actually the hidden chords, I call that the George Benson key, or deciphering George Benson, or in other words, the George Benson code. Okay, so that's what the hidden chords talk about. Okay, the George Benson code, which means to understand about superimposition of chords, and to understand that the harmonies are not the way they show themselves. They can hide so many things. That's why the hidden chords. A G minor Dorian, it's not only Dorian, it can bring us so many possibilities and so many sometimes lines that actually not sometimes, actually most of times it can bring us ideas that we would never think about without knowing the secret of the hidden chords. Okay, because I mean, it's not something that we can easily decipher. Okay, because they are not supposed to appear. This is just like we were talking about the speak low, the song which I mentioned. Oh, it's not only a do. We have two secret two chords here, and a part of the secret two chords, it's a combination of secret of the two chords, and also if you have combinations of the secret two chords, for example, in a G minor, we can have two secret of the two chords. All right, we have G minor and B flat, and we have F major and D minor, because if it's a Dorian, we have F major. Great, fantastic. So, but it's not only major and minor seven. This major and this minor chords, they bring with them all the knowledge of harmonic minor, melodic minor, dominant, diminished, giant lines, and all the things. For a G Dorian, for example, we can easily play something like that. Which, in theory, man, this is a altered. How can I play this? Yes. Check this. Let me. If we have like this. We have like. See that? I'm not playing G minor, I'm playing A altered going to D minor, and then A dominant diminished going to B flat major 7. So I have so many combinations and so many colors that I can do for G minor, Dorian. So that's what the hidden chord is all about. It's the application of things, but not the application in terms that, oh, I can apply the secret to chords. No. Because, I mean, you can easily say, oh, okay, the G minor, oh, I can have B flat major 7. This is the secret to chords. Fantastic. Everybody can know that. All right. But this is the first step. When you start combining things, you will see that the world of the melodic world will be endless. And you can, even if you have just a couple of lines, just because you are combining it in different keys and different situations, you have so many different melodies, okay? That's why I always mention you must know the tools. You must know the organization of the method. So, but Peter, I don't have all George Benson method books. You should, because this is a method, okay? It goes like first step, second step, third step, and then until the hidden chord, the thing is the end, okay? Obviously that it's not an easy thing, and obvious that it takes, although when I explain how you can play like A7 over G minor, this is just one example. Okay, and then we have many of them. And we can only master this as we check this applied in so many songs. That's why I mentioned that this is an application of everything we have learned previously. Let me just read something. This is fantastic, and one of the many things that distinguish the GB method. That's truth. If you only think G minor Dorian and play the Dorian scale like many schools tells you to do, you miss all these other possibilities. Actually, it's not wrong to play a Dorian scale. It will sound beautiful, but you lose the other colors, and that's how, just like Renata was mentioning, that's what distinguishes the George Benson method from the other methods, because we don't see the chords the way they show themselves. We see more. It's just like I have the Superman vision that you can see through the walls, something like that. That's what George Benson does. He can see through the walls. And we have a deep or a sea of possibilities. And obviously, if you have some lines and if you have some ideas, it's easy for you to combine them. And yes, we must combine them, but there's a step by step that we have to follow. That's why, my friends, it's so important to play over one chord. Okay? So many people just say, oh, Peter, I don't want to play over just a single dominant 7 chord. Hold on. It's not one chord. Actually, you will be playing 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 chords. Okay? Combinations. And yes, you have to be able to combine these colors and combine scales, combine ideas. That's why if you notice, of course, I mean, some of you notice that I have so many backing tracks with just one chord. Why I do that? Because I want you to combine the colors in the backing tracks. You have to get used to the colors and used to the combinations, because don't think that, okay, I got the idea. I have A7, then I have F major and G minor. Fantastic. No, you have to put in practice, okay? Of course, the first step is to understand, I can play this. Great. But this is just the very beginning. We must apply things. So stop talking and start applying it. Okay? So this is just one example that we were studying in the previous lessons. Okay, well, speak low, which actually this is a perfect example of Dorian chord. And we have so many others. Just like the Duke Ellington song. That's the melody. So here, man, this is adoring. So wow, what can I do here? And as I always mention, you don't have to practice complete songs. Obviously, that you can practice later on, but the first step is to really have this vision through the walls. And the wall, what is the wall? D minor is the wall, but you have to see what is under D minor. What? This is just the curtain. You have to open it, and when you do that, you find so many combinations. So what we can do here, just like we were in G minor. However, it's really important to try to check the same examples in different keys. Why, Peter? Because the type of visualization will change. For example, here we have as the first position, we have, for example, D minor, Doran. Okay, you can play D minor scale. However, you can play C major ideas, which will put you to this way different from G minor, although we can play B flat in this position, but I'm talking about chord visualization, okay? So we have like C major, all right, ideas, A minor ideas, and as a Doran chord, what do we have? Like, this is a minor chord, so we have F major as well, F major and D minor. And guess what? Sometimes, remember that, not sometimes, most of times, we can have what? This is the thing about the giant lines. You know, that's why we study giant lines before going to the hidden chords, because we have to get used with this type of thing. So yes, over this. Oh. We can have, for example, C major, a simple line that like. But guess what? The way you should practice, okay, if I play C major, I must do something else or something different here. Okay, I might play C major and A minor. Okay, but A minor is just C major, so why not doing like this? See? What? Check this. What? That's fantastic. So, like A minor in closure to this note because it's the E7, see? Then, and guess what? If we have something like that, for example, like, oh, here we go. Woo! you land here, you know? And then you're gonna think different. But that's what I'm saying. You have to study the combinations, because the hidden chords is not about to say, yes, I understood. No, it's yes, I can apply this. This is the hidden chord. Otherwise, it keeps being hidden. If you can't play, it's hidden, you know? Although you can imagine what has like after the walls. I know that we can do this. No, you have to see them while you are looking to the wall. The wall is the chord, you know? So this is just one possibility. You can play, for example, F major, all right, F major, and then why not A7, like, then something like that. Let's see. Woo! And then I land on the head of the next chord. See, this is just one possibility. Or I can play F major, and then from here, E7. Check this. Beautiful. Or F major, A7, D minor, E7, what? And of course, E7 we can bring us all the knowledge. And what you mean, Peter? Then you go deeper. I'm talking about this. And guess what? Here is the third step, because first of all, we visualize the double secret of two chords, which is A minor, C major, A minor, F major, and D minor. And then we can see the dominant 7 for them. And then, because of the dominant 7 chords, instead of just visualizing scales, I can play. We have a minor chord here, which means that I have another secret. I have a secret of two chords inside the hidden secret of the two chords. Does it make sense? You know? So instead of having, for example, just, I can have like, check this. What? I can play. So if I have this, I can, why not play D minor? And then we have a song like that actually. We have night and day. We are playing the night and day changes over D minor. See that? So then let's get, for example, D minor like this. See? A minor 7, D minor 7, F major 7 starting from the major 7. Then we can play. So my harmony was. So again, D minor. A flat major 7, just a voicing. 1 major 7, third and 6. See that? Beautiful. So I have like. Let's see what happened. See, that's the flux and reflux. But Peter, we do that all the time. Yes, you do that all the time, but not only using this. Okay? Otherwise, what you do is to make this ordinary. You know, once for example, if we go to a party, just dressing in purple, but if we do that every day, I mean, in 4 days, this is the guy that dresses all purple. But if you do that one day, all purple, the other day, all green, and the other day, no color, you will be always different. And that's the idea, is to not only, that's not just about rhythm, it's about colors, okay? That's, it took me so long to understand what George was mentioning. I mean, I could see that there was dominant 7 chords and things like that, but this is way deeper than I could ever imagine. So this is just a simple D Dorian chord, and man, I can use so many things. And actually, we talk about 3 secret of the 2 chords inside of this chord. You know, so we could play D Dorn only using major 7 chords. I could play, for example, F major, then A flat, like, oh, see? And also I can play and C major 7. So that's beautiful. Like, no. Which we can play, instead of playing A flat, I can play this. So I can play see, or F major, F minor, and C major. What? Yes! We have like, you know, this sequence, this cadence, man, this is 4, 4 minor, and 3 over D minor. So we have a line like this. Oh, let me just put more volume on that. All right, baby, here we go. Like, one more time. You can see that? Or you can do the opposite. We can sound like minor, major, minor, for example. See? I play. Simple lines. Like this. And obviously that, for example, Peter, you were starting with F minor. Okay, remember that I was mentioning about how to play like outside. You can't just meet a girl or a man, doesn't matter. But you can't just say, all right, do you want to marry me? No, you can't. You have to say, hey man, hello, you know, or hello sweetie, you know. You have to introduce yourself, which means that musically speaking, we can just start playing outside idea. It's better if we play like. Let me just stay in this chord. Like this. See? What happened here? I played scale arpeggio of F melodic minor. Why? Because F melodic minor is E altered, and E altered belongs to the A minor, which is one of the chords that we can use. So see that? Like, so F major, F minor, and C major. Woo! See that? Like F major. Sorry. F minor, C. Again, F major, F minor, C major. minor, A7, F major, F minor, C major, A minor, E7. You know that? So that's why, again, it's super important to play over one chord. Okay? I know that some of you say, oh, I want to play the changes, blah, 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 which is super important. But don't get me wrong, you must see through the changes. Okay? Playing the chord itself, I mean, it's a good exercise, no doubt. Okay? But music is not one thing or another, it's always one thing and another. That makes the colors that George was mentioning. Sometimes you can play the Dorian thing, no doubt, like, or just like affirmation, like, see that? Oh, it's beautiful, but you have to know how to apply different types of things. So the idea here, that's why I mentioned that this is too big. All right? And something that you have to study, not slow, but carefully. And because you have to really visualize all the possibilities you can do. Oh, D minor, the vision through the walls. Boom. E minor. Boom. And guess what? This is the first step, because we are the first step is to visualize things and also to play, know how to play that. And how would you master this? The same way I was doing here. Choose things that are close to each other. This is the most interesting way to do. Why? Because then you can start playing horizontally speaking, you know? As soon as you know what, here, I have this, and I have this. Fantastic, then. You see that? Because but Peter, you are playing like vertically thing. Yes. But knowing that, I go to the next position and I go to the next position. Then I can do like this. F minor, then I know that I have F major here. I know that I have F minor here. Or also I can go, I know that I have A flat major here. D minor, A7. A7, C A7, D Dorian, C major, F major, G7. What? G7 dominant diminished. And or any pattern that you have. This is really interesting. And only D Dorian. That's why I have to get used to that. You know how many songs we have this? Millions of songs. And guess what? The question that the people were mentioning, as I was telling, people were mentioning about, Peter, I have a C major chord. And then what? I have an F7 chord. What can I have here? Okay, so first of all, we have to understand we have the harmonic situation. All right. However, not only using one option. Like some people say, "Oh yes, I can play the because this is a dominant 7 chord that it's not leading to any other chord, I can play or mixolydian or even a Lydian dominant, also called mixolydian sharp 4, which is a dominant 7 chord, or a mixolydian with the sharp 4. Or, in other words, C melodic minor. Coltrane balance. All right, but this is just one color. It says, Peter, I want every time I have this, I can play. No doubt, brilliant, fantastic, but that's not only this. Remember, it's not, or it's never something or another thing. It's something and or with another thing. So, and then you can make your line much more colorful and not predictable. So F7, all right, how can I jump out of a dominant 7 chord? First of all, we have to understand that this is not leading dominant chord, okay? What is a leading dominant chord? Leading dominant are dominant 7 chords that are taking us to another chord. And in this case, F is not taking us to B flat, or not even, oh, this can be a tritone substitution of B and it's taking us to E minor. No, that's not the case, okay? So this is a known leading dominant chord, okay? So, which means that in theory, it goes like this. All right? Yeah, it's a 2-5. That's the first rule, bebop rule. We don't have just a dominant 7 chord. The dominant 7 chord always come with a minor chord. Okay? And you see that it's really interesting that bebop guys, they don't play, for example, altered scale all the time. They tend to play different types of things. If you listen to Charlie Parker, guys like that, Dizzy Gillespie, they play the melodic minor, but not only this, okay? And what George did was to, it's one step ahead from the bebop ideas, you know, because he combines more than one idea or more than two ideas. So, but right now, let's go step by step. So yes, you can play C melodic minor, in this case, in the case of F. But as we have a minor chord here. Minor chord, it means that we have a relative major. So we have E flat. Okay? Wow. Interesting, though. So, yes. See that? So instead of having this, for example, we have see the secret to go scare pages. So like C minor. Interesting. See? So, and then I can distribute this all over, you know? Interesting. And I'm not fucking playing any Lydian dominant here, which I could, like this. See, but it's a common sound. Then, if I combine them, I can play, for example, C major, and then, sorry, then C melodic minor, and from here, not anymore. Not anymore. I'm playing, I'm playing. Then, instead playing, sorry. From here, if I don't want to play it anymore, I can't play this because I would be playing C melodic minor, and we don't want to do that. But we can save it like doing. Oh, sorry. Why we have to do? Because that is hybrid, Melodic minor, then no, 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 no. So I can play C melodic minor, no more. So I have like. See that? Here we go. Wow. And then, as soon as you find a line like that, practice it many times. Or you can do some jams like that. See? Okay, so this is just one thing. So, all right, let's scale melodic minor scale arpeggios. So yes, I have this. Oh yes, I can have. Woo! See that? And then I have. Oh, sorry. Do you see that somehow I'm playing? You can visualize through this chord or through this chord, like. But guess what? We do like this. All right, fantastic. This note is important because that's a major 7 on C minor that makes C melodic minor. So I have like this. So, and guess what? From here, I'm gonna play. It's E flat major 7. So, what? See that? Like, nobody knows what you're gonna do, and guess what? You can come back from here, all right? And then we can use some, of course, if we have time, that's obviously, all right? And yes, we can play like this, for example. Because first of all, we won't have time. Okay, and if we play it too slow, it's the same if I talk to you like this. It's not a good deal. All right, let me just do a refresh thing here. All right, here we go, baby. Okay, so. We use that more when we have more notes because we can listen the colors. Okay, so I have like, and suppose we want to come back. We have the arpeggio as I mentioned before. I have like, then Oh, see? First one, second one minor 7, third one augmented major 7. So I can play this for example. See that? Double arpeggio, or you can do combinations. Augmented, not augmented. See? Or, I mean, in this case, I would do the double arpeggio the way it is, like starting from the major 7, because I came from this. So yes, I have this. What? Playing. And obviously that I have to start before the chord comes, otherwise I won't have time or enough time. See that? Oh. Or we can also do like this. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna play anticipating the next chord, like. But Peter, how would I do that automatically without thinking? That's why you have to study just the way I'm doing here. Hello, and then do. Let's see if it works. See that? Like, here we go. See that? We play. Or again. You play. See? Slide, hammer, you do. Great. Or we can invert the whole thing. What you mean, Peter? We started with a melodic minor, okay? We can start with a hybrid thing, which, or let's play to this a simple line. So I have like, see, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. So I have like, guess from what? From here, we have to play the melodic minor. What? So I have to check if I know how to do that. Which means that I like. And then I have to check the picking. It's up, down. See? Again. And then I can play. See that? I can play this if I want to. I can change this type of fingering. Just to remind your hand. This is another thing that you have to think about. Sometimes when you change, although it works, okay? Again. Just to refresh our brain or to help our brain because, or the digital memory, we play. All right. Why? Because we tend to play this. So we do. right? Here we go. Or, and why we put this finger here? Just to put our hand in the position that it's used to stay. You know, like, although, see, it works. Just an idea, you know? Or both work, okay? So interesting. And the resolution. Check this. Sorry. Here we go. I forgot the fucking line. All right, sorry. See that? That's another thing. I'm making the C Legion. How I'm doing that? Playing G major. See that? But that's another story. So again, see that? So if we start before the tempo, we won't have time to do something else here. No. Maybe. I think we won't have time. Anyway, just an idea for you to understand that you can invert the order that you're doing. And yeah, you have to practice this. And I put a dominant 7 chord that does not exist, but it sounds beautiful. You know? And why I can do that? Check this. If we play, if we know that we have like C minor and E flat major 7, all right, it means that in theory we could have in theory, all right, how would I know if it works? Applying that. So let's see, like let's see this, for example, a G altered. What? G altered with this chord? Yes. Why can I do that? Because of the function of the chord. Let's analyze. That's the fourth, all right? Remember the harmonic regions, okay? Which means that instead playing the fourth degree, I can play the fifth degree, okay? Yes, that's true. You don't have to do that all the time, but sometimes sounds amazing, all right? So, or you can combine, which sounds interesting, you know? It's like, yeah. Or I can play. I play the dominant 7 chord right before this. So my harmony was, oh, sorry. Oh. I didn't play C major or C major. That. See what interesting. So don't get stuck in just one thing. And wow, Peter, if you can play an Alfred here, like combining, if we were talking about dominant 7 chords, can we play this? And then you have to try this. Sometimes it will sound shit, but sometimes it will sound fantastic. How would I know this? Practicing. The thing is that I don't think about this anymore. I just play because I know the results, you know, and I listen the in front, like way in front. And they used to say that Charlie Parker used to listen what he used to play, like super in front, like many bars in front, you know. So that's the way I try to do. So let's try to apply. What? Yes. So have like this. We're gonna have like C major. Then we're gonna have F, then, and see what happens, you know. So C major. Then for F, I will play E flat major 7. And guess what? This note, wow, it'll take me back to this. So again, I will play A major 7. Then E flat major 7. Now check this. This is outside, beautiful. See? So sometimes you play melodic minor, sometimes you play G7, sometimes you play, you know, sounds beautiful in the middle of the thing. But Peter, this is too advanced for me. Oh, all right, but you have to start thinking about those type of things. Okay? Oh, the dominant 7 is too advanced for it. All right, but at least see the first dominant 7, which is the leading to the 1. You know? Sometimes the dominant 7 thing won't work like perfect for in both situations. But if we play, for example, dominant diminished, then we're gonna have the same. All right. So if I have a line. So I have like this. I can play a line. Or as I know that the pattern and start here. If I do like this, I destroy the possibility of combination. So I can play again. Let's see. Woo! See that? It's interesting. Outside, but outside with conscience. Actually, this is more inside than ever because we have more chords. See that? But oh, here we go. Organ play. See, I stay in G7. Lots of beats. So then and then play. Chromatic. And guess what? Alt-red, G, alt-red. This is difficult, I know. So, and obviously that you won't play tension all the time, and it's beautiful once you do it. See the chord, because this note does not belong to the band. That's what my Koitani used to play. Like, there is a blues which it's called Mr. Day, which is, I think it's F sharp, which is I think it only. You know why? Because it gives a hybrid feeling to that, and that's the way that piano players can do, and of course guitar players can do. We can think different, you know, and not just okay, that's a leading, that's a mixolydian sharp 4 or whatever leading dominant scale. No, it can be. It's not. This is a leading dominant. No, it can be. And the secret again is the combination of that. Okay, so, all right, let me play this. Remember the line that we were mentioned before. I have fantastic, and guess what? After that, I will play, you know, let's see if we can do that. Again. Interesting, you know? And the harmony was what? We invading spaces. You can't be afraid of invading spaces. See that? And then say, oh right, I can a study that you can do is to play A minor, and then why this chord? Because we have G7 or we have E7. But Peter, you mentioned that we can do like this. Guess what? The key is C, okay? And probably it will work. Why? Because once we do this, E altered, for example, going to A, all right? We do E altered. E altered is F melodic minor, all right? So it will sound like this. So the harmony will sound like this. Beautiful. When we play. Oh, sorry. See that? So let's try to play this. I have like. Okay, and now I have like. So check this. See, this is a flux and reflux. You know, so you work with a few ideas, but you have to build them and think about them. Because if you say, oh, I know I can do that, or I can do, okay, I could go to the moon as well. You know? So you have to apply this. And did you see that we are just talking about small ideas and just 2 chords? Now comes the question. Peter, can I play, wait, because I have a dominance, if I have like C minor and E flat, all right. But if I consider this chord as a mixolydian, which is a mixolydian, wow, it will bring us B flat and G minor. Can we play this? Of course you can. Like. See? The colors are not so different because then we're gonna be playing the mixolydian like. Okay. So I can play, for example. What is that? B flat. Let's check this. Oh, sorry. Or I can play C major, B flat, and guess what? In the middle of the line, I can play. Woo! Like. Oh, instead, I'm gonna play. See, the harmony was. Or. So. B flat, major 7. One more time. And this is interesting. And I remember that so many times I tried to transcribe George's ideas. And guess what? I used to transcribe the idea. Okay, and then I used to play the ideas in the song I had transcribed it. Okay, fantastic. But when I try to bring them to, not all the ideas, but lots of them. When I try to bring them to another song, it sounds a shit. The line was so ugly. I said, man, I got all the notes. And then I remember that once George told me, it's not about the notes. It's about the function of what you play. It's where you play, and combinations, And then he started to show me some things, just like I'm showing you guys. So yes, combination of things. But once you apply it, it's much more interesting. Did you see that in this lesson? I'm not playing a million of lines. I'm playing maybe not even 10 lines. But you can do so many things with this, and you can have fun with it. And this is what you have to do once you want to go deep into this sequence. Mainly if you want to play more notes. Because, for example, if you play, if you have just a faster thing, if you have this. Then we have like it's oh. Kind of a rhythm thing. See the color? Or see, I can invade spaces as well, playing melodic minor. See that? See, just one line. Sounds beautiful. See that? Woo! You wait. Many places, And then, yes, we are playing only this. But Peter, can I play the other things? Actually, you can, but you won't have enough time to play so many things. And then you have to choose. For example, you can play C major and B flat. Oh. I just find a way to resolve. Yeah. So I have like, sorry. So too much, like. Oh no, it's better. So it will resolve better. Woo! Again. Sorry. Here we go. One more time. It's a possibility, or we can play like this. See, sometimes that's why sometimes we can play one chord and play the other chord and then play the other chords, because once we play this, it's beautiful. We can play it. Like I can play simple things. Using the Coltrane pattern. Or check this. Oh. Okay, that's beautiful, and this is something that you have to practice as well, like notes from this chord, notes from C major, and then notes from Legion dominant. Yes, you have to practice this. However, you can also practice like things like that I was mentioning. Instead playing F Legion dominant, we're gonna play B flat hybrid. But we won't have enough time once we play. We can invade spaces like that, but guess what? We can also do the way I was mentioning before. We don't have to play all the chords. Check this. Why this is cool? Because I'm not playing C major and it makes me unpredictable. Because everyone will play, okay, C major. I play, but mostly everyone will play this scale, like. All right, it's beautiful but predictable, you know, and you have to study like this, as I mentioned before, yes, but not all the time. Now check this. Beautiful, because I play E flat, then C major, anticipating C major. Check this. Oh, See that I anticipate the F7 playing E flat, and then I'm anticipating all the time, like anticipating. See that? I play like see that? In this note, I landed this chord. Then this is this is already C major 7. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 notes before it, which sounds cool, like. G7, C, G7, and fuck the F7. That's a possibility too. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to get stuck on playing F7. I know that many places the teachers they say, okay, play the chords. You have to. I've been watching some advertisements of a guy that. He adds things like that. Oh, would you like to know the scales you can play over each chord? I say, man, what the fuck? We are in 2022 and you're still playing. Oh, would you like to know the scale you can play over C major? What? I mean, man, people are studying this since 1940, you know? So, I mean, nothing wrong with that. But it's not only that, you know, and this is what most of teachers, they show, okay, play the scale. This is a dominant 7. You have to play uh, I'm with leading dominant in my mind. Mixolydian sharp 4, which I prefer to call that, but Lydian dominant. Oh, that's a Lydian dominant chord. No, that's not a Lydian dominant chord. This is the dominant 7 chord that George used to tell me. Because once I remember that I mentioned, George, this is a Lydian dominant chord. I said, no, this is a dominant 7 chord. I said, yes, but that's why it's a Lydian dominant. No, this is a dominant 7 chord. If you judge it like it has a sharp forward, it has, you just killed the possibilities, and yes, and then I understood, so, wow, yes, this is just a dominant 7 chord, which means that I can play sometimes I can play bluesy things, not in this case because it's too fast, that's not the case. However, this is the case of playing like this, like blues in B, in B, in C minor. But this is a possibility. I'm not judging this as, this is a F7, it has to be Lydian dominant. No, please don't. And as I was mentioning to you, we have to also practice not playing in all the chords. This is a tricky thing because the chord is there, but you don't play. And guess what? Then comes the next chord, but you don't play the next chord exactly. We don't play F7. We play B flat. That's why it's hidden chords. Like, see, how can you know that I'm playing B flat if, first of all, if I'm playing B flat over this chord, and also if I'm invading C major, like, so how can you know that? What is what here? You have to know this knowledge. You have to understand this knowledge because, he's invading C major. He's replacing F7 with a B flat major 7, And this is super interesting. And also, when we do like this. Then, G7. Check this. Let's see. The first time I played. Leading to A minor. Instead playing. I play. And then when I come back again to F, I play. See, E flat major 7. Then C major 7 again. So again. And guess what? Outside ideas. And then say, no, here's I should wait a little. No, I should play. This is the type of study you have to do. You know why? Because you are not just practicing lines. You are practicing your ears. You're practicing like your taste. Oh no, I like to play this line like that. And this is important because by doing that, you will figure out what are your taste or what do you prefer, and you will figure out the way you like to play. You will develop your way to play, you know. So and that's the idea. It's not just copy the line and that's all. No, you have to try to figure out, but you need the lines. If you have no lines, say, oh no, I can play E flat major 7. No, if you have no lines, forget it. You can't work on hidden chords. All right? The hidden chords, it's the George Benson's code, and this is the end of the method. Okay? So we're gonna talk more about this. I will give you more possibilities and more ideas about how to use this type of thing. Okay? So I think I gave you lots of ideas to think about, and obviously that you can build your own ideas. If you like some idea here, you can steal. If you don't like, don't steal, but at least keep in mind that you can play like C major 7, E flat major 7, C minor instead F, and also you can play F Legion dominant, or also I can play B flat and G minor instead. Woo! And also if you have a double time, I have more time, I can play. Let's see, for them. Then. Oh, that's it. See that? Then I would put a G7. Oh, sorry. Or just this one more. It has to be like it works like fast like this, but it will. It has to be like the double time idea is better. But the other one also works, but here we have more time. So, oh, sorry. Here you go. I just forgot the line. All right, remember, hold on. Oh, okay. Here you go. You know? So, I'm trying to use only the information we got. See? Here we go. And then, instead not just steal this line, which is beautiful, okay, you can steal, but you have to understand what is happening here. I'm combining B flat major 7 with E altered. Then I can do a different idea. I can play, for example, B flat major 7 like this. And guess what? Instead playing like this, which would be the resolution, but we need E altered, which can be F melodic minor. And guess what we do? Check this. Beautiful. Interesting. And then you can do so many things instead of playing B flat. Let me try G minor, like dude. And guess what? After that, I'll try to play. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Maybe it is like I'm trying to combine it some blues, you think. So I have like too much time. So it's better only play. Here you go. Trying to use the ideas we just play, you know. Not sure if all of them, but most of them. And this is cool because once you practice that, when you go to play a song, you are used to that. That's why we play the sequences, you know. And the sequences, it's the beginning of the hidden chords. Remember the sequences of that you can play or you know, because playing the sequences you start like visualizing the guitar differently and you start visualizing more chords. That's why it's so important to study the sequences and so important to study in one chord because you will visualize through the walls. You can see through the walls. You know, you have a Superman vision. All right, my friends. Thanks a lot for participating here. I hope you enjoyed this lesson as I enjoy to be here with you guys. So study this. If you have more questions, just go ahead and post in the community. Okay, it's a pleasure to answer them. But I would love to talk more about those type of ideas because they are endless. Okay, we can see that depending on the situation, we might play determinate things, or you know, and you only know about this if you practice. Okay, and practice in different keys in different situations. I remember that I used to get stuck into the chords, and I remember that I think I mentioned this to you. That I was playing and George said, Peter, you are an amazing guitar player, but you're so predictable, man. I said, and then I got offended. I said, why? But Jordan playing the lines and playing the chord. What do you mean playing predictable? You're not playing. You're not visualizing the chords. I said, yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. And then I figured, yes, I wasn't, because it's the hidden chords. I said, what? Yes, the hidden chords. All right. So the next step of the guitar, this is a guitar revolution. Okay. So that's it. Thank you so much.